Wonderful presentation, beautiful. I think
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very
Appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate you guys' hard work on it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's not something I whipped up last night.
The Play-Doh and the way
Yeah.
Jesse, why don't you tell what kind of stone that is?
This is actually basalt that I get from my property in Steuben. Unfortunately, it's impossible to get the scale of the pieces we'd need for this. So the larger model that I plan to start next, out of individual blocks, will be out of this Cambrian stone that is in Quebec, so people will get an idea of what the actual texture, the
grain.
That has a slightly larger. It's very dense black also, but has a little larger grain size.
Oh, well,
It's quite nice stone.
And that they should point out what that sculpture is sitting on now will be flat.
Right.
In other words, as people walk around it, they won't be stepping up onto it. They'll be walking around it, and that leaves the space for us to embed things of importance in that circular space.
Yeah, there would be place, for larger word in here.
yeah,
And, this would probably be out of 4 pieces like this.
yeah.
Because this is, that's almost 20 feet. You've got more than 30 feet on that base. So that would be out of 4 pieces. And then around the smaller stones, that sort of patio area.
Yeah.
So it would probably be, the breakwaters like this, your hill's sort of coming down like this, so you bring a terrace down like that, maybe a walkway down through the middle, handicapped access from the side.
Yep.
So I'm going to make I'm going to make models of those benches too, so we'll be able to lay the whole site out.
Wow. Wow. Well, it'll be very, very professional and very, very respectful. I mean, and most certainly all of it fits together really, really nice.
And we wanted to add that the profile is low, and so the businesses will still have their views.
Oh yeah, where it's down over the bank a little bit and 70 feet.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the.
Yes.
There were a lot of comments about what townspeople had said about the designs before, sort of putting a 6-foot wall right at the end, and sitting at Cohills many a day while I was trying to think this up, just noticing how the flow of traffic sort of glides down that hill, and not wanting to interrupt that, wanting something that you see from above, but then also walk down and see from below and sort of flow around it.
Yeah.
And so this will be sort of part way down the hill, terrace down to those first row of benches would sort of make a little bit of an amphitheater feel.
Yeah, it'll become an active area. I can see that. That most certainly will pick up greatly.
We're hoping it will be a destination.
Yeah.
People want to come visit the name.
Yep, most certainly. Yeah.
Could you give us an idea of what the scale is? How tall will it be?
Yeah, and I forgot to bring them today. I had some little dolls that I put here, but a person would be about this high.
So you're talking about roughly
Not him.
12, 13 feet.
This is 8.5.
You're talking small people.
Yeah, it's about on here about little.
Like a Betty.
It would be 5 and something inches.
So it's 8.5 feet roughly tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
8.5 feet tall. And this is 21 long.
I think it's more humanized with being
Not
not as huge,
And the space
Really
wouldn't lend
tall.
itself something that huge.
Right,
No.
right, and it's such a gorgeous place down there.
Mm.
And as you say, such a fitting site too.
Very appropriate addition to that.
Yeah, I think it's excellent. It's beautiful. You thought one.
So are we saying next time we see you will be for the unveiling?
Well, hopefully you can visit us before then.
You're always
welcome.
You're gonna come back with the one with benches.
There's meetings every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
We
I'd
meet every 2
love
years.
to report on progress after we get started.
Please do.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
And I'm working on a full visual presentation of sort of like ideas that go into it, thinking about successes of other memorials, different memorial types, and my own portfolio. So hopefully we can use that, locally to present to the public to generate more support for it. I think the group's done a really good job at raising money, but I think it started to slow down because people have already given to it and something hasn't started. When things get started and people get excited about this.
One of the ideas one of our other members of the board who's not here tonight was thinking, and it made perfect sense to me. Right in front of Crow Hills there, you have these boulders.
Mm,
You ever see tourists try to sit on those?
yeah.
It might be something for us for fundraising purposes to put granite benches there.
We'd like
Yeah.
to sell them, like, exactly like the one that's already on the property, and have them lining across the top of that hill.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Instead
that
of,
would-
or in front of the rocks that are
Yeah.
there.
Right.
So it's like a fundraiser for us.
I think that'd add another dimension without spoiling the actual space.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
And I think it'd be a good thing to, that when people catch their eye onto it, and they're putting the boat in the water, it makes them think safety. Because after looking at the realization
All
of,
the names.
there's a name on that, and they never did come back, you know, it's just
Another point, just to follow up on what you said, is that you gotta imagine this through the 4 seasons. Granite is a great stone for even fall weather, snow or
Right.
fog.
Right.
And at night, that's gonna be magnificent if we do some lighting around it. So anybody out in the water or whatever would look back onto the shore. And I know Jesse thought of this as far as how does it impact people in the water, looking
Right.
back to
Right.
Lubec.
right, yeah,
So,
most certainly so.
Very
I
nice.
mean, it will be,
Can't wait till that.
That's
Be a nice
beautiful.
addition.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, excellent. We look forward to seeing this progress on there.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Very
go, I'm
good.
excited about it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
The hard work.
Do we need an official motion to proceed with our design?
Well,
I don't believe so.
no,
Would
You
you?
don't hurt.
Get right into it.
You have our support.
yeah,
you.
most certainly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
If it, Shelley, if you find out at some point that it helps you in your fundraising for us, we'll be happy to do it.
Okay.
What are you
All
gonna do
right,
with the
thank
model?
you. Good suggestion.
What are you guys doing with the model?
Shelley's
What are we
part.
gonna do with the model
Try one.
eventually? I don't know.
At some point, we should try to get it to sit out on our table in the town office.
Yes.
People that come in can see
Yep,
it.
we're gonna,
I also thought at
We're
some
gonna put it
point we
to a
ought
lot
to
of
put it in
use.
the library, you know, this
I
would
don't know.
move around to different places so that
Yeah,
people
I don't know.
could go
Yeah,
to
we
the
can take it
library,
with
come
us.
Some of
here.
those.
to all the towns in the Washington County, Charlotte County
Good, so
area.
put a set of wheels on it. Yeah.
Needs to make a lighter version.
Or get a good cart.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah, not Biddy's ballot box. She's gonna need that. Okay, John.
Okay, next item, just a reminder that it's that time of year. Municipal bids will be going out. This is for roadside mowing, landfill mowing, airport mowing, heating oil and general assistance, yearly furnace maintenance, gasoline and diesel for trucks, truck repairs, and trash removal for municipal facilities. These will be going out in the next edition of the Quality Tides, and we're hoping to have them back by Wednesday, June 5th, so they can be opened at the June 6th Selectmen's meeting.
This will also be on our TV channel.
Yes, and also on the website. We sent a resolution down, signed by the selectmen, and we received notice from the state. It said, "Dear members of the Board of Selectmen, we're writing to inform you that the resolution relative to the governor's biannual state budget was received and placed on the House and Senate calendars. This resolution was read and referred to the Joint Standing Committee on Appropriations and Financial Affairs for the committee's consideration. We're attaching a copy of the resolution with the action taken by the House and Senate for your files." And on the action taken, on the House of Representatives, it was read and referred to the Committee on Appropriations and Financial Affairs, sent for concurrence, ordered sent for work by Millian McFarland, the clerk. In the Senate chamber, on a motion by Senator Hill of York, read and referred to the Committee of Appropriations and Financial Affairs in concurrence. So these were read in both the House and the Senate. to update the selectmen on that. You know, it is something that the selectmen have taken a stand on the cuts in general assistant, on the cuts in revenue sharing. And it is good that the voices are being heard. And this is done on behalf of the people of the town of Lubec.
I think they're not only being heard, they're causing them to take different actions too. If you looked at your legislative bulletin, there's some
Two
action.
directives that are dealing specifically with the problems that we highlighted
Yes.
and brought to their attention.
So I think it is effective.
There was a town meeting last night, and as part of that town meeting, the town of Lubec agreed to enter into an agreement with the Scudic International Sculpture Symposium, participate in the 2014 symposium. One of the responsibilities would be to appoint a committee to do the fundraising, so that the money would not be the responsibility of the taxpayers, it would be the responsibility of that committee. We've got 5 members.
Karen Burke, Sarah McConnell, Barbara Frazier, Rachel Rubio, and Denise Rule.
Make a motion we appoint those 5 people to be our committee on the sculpture symposium
Second it.
liaisons.
Any discussion?
Good luck.
I would like them to know that they can come and report to this board at any time.
I wasn't done yet.
Oh,
Commissioner,
I was gonna say that they have to make monthly reports to us, which I'm sure we'll get more than monthly.
oh.
Especially
when
if we have one committee member.
That's right, just once a month, so
Okay.
we trust you. We're up.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
How quick do they have to be in here by?
I will be giving them a call. Give me a day because now that we have the freedom of access, I've got to get paperwork ready for them. We need to make sure that they follow that. So it'll probably be Monday before I'll be calling them.
Well, I just wanna make sure we don't sign it and then have to re-sign it.
Nope.
Because I knew there was a time sensitive thing. Now, do we have the new board member packets made yet?
Let me put-
Because we're gonna have one made up that whenever we had new people in committees, they'd get a packet, talk about the rules, what they can do and can't.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't have it finished because
Oh.
I've been dealing with
Oh.
a special town meeting. So I'm gonna have to hurriedly get that together before I call them on Monday.
The turtle, yeah, caught on to that quick, didn't
Do it
you?
very slow and thorough.
Well, down East Yuma hanging.
Let's
I
give the
didn't open
woman
up the whole
time to
thing or
breathe.
just the freedom.
No, I haven't even had a chance to think about that, to finish it up. Because I was thinking of August, not, that's,
Right.
thought I had a little bit of time frame, but
We don't give you time, man.
no, you don't.
You work better under pressure.
There you go, good.
Okay, John.
While we're working on this, we were presented with a letter of agreement from Scudic International Sculpture Symposium.
Make a motion to sign that letter.
We just need one person.
Okay.
You have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Well, thank everyone who attended the special
All in
town meeting.
favor?
Sign my own.
I'm gonna let you do this. Be the one that's
Go to
ready to
Linda's
work.
try.
We'll approve this up, we'll be on it.
More than the board
Sure,
members.
whatever.
So you did it as a committee, as a single.
Oh, well.
And just because there's 5 people on it now doesn't mean other people can't attend the meetings and be part of it.
That's correct. I'm sure Sarah wouldn't invite
Yeah.
anyone to join.
We have a number of people that, just because your name's not on this, we want as many people that want to join in.
Mhm.
Yeah, we actually had a list of 7, and we narrowed it down to 5